High above the Arctic, a swirling mass of cold air circles relentlessly. This is the polar vortex, a natural phenomenon that influences weather patterns across the northern hemisphere. Held in check by jet streams, it usually remains confined to the polar regions. However, occasionally this vortex weakens, allowing frigid air to escape and spill southward, bringing with it a taste of the Arctic. Imagine a spinning top, its rotation keeping it upright and stable. Similarly, the polar vortex, with its spinning mass of cold air, typically remains stable. But just as a slowing top begins to wobble, a weakened polar vortex can become unstable and break apart, sending fragments of cold air towards lower latitudes. This southward plunge of Arctic air can lead to dramatic temperature drops and extreme weather events, catching many regions off guard. While not entirely uncommon, these events are becoming increasingly frequent, raising concerns about the long-term impacts of climate change. Scotland, known for its rugged beauty and often unpredictable weather, is no stranger to chilly temperatures. The region's residents are well accustomed to bracing themselves against the cold winds and frosty mornings. However, the upcoming weather event, triggered by a weakening polar vortex, promises a blast of cold air, unlike what the region has experienced in recent years. This event is expected to bring a dramatic shift in weather patterns. The Met Office has issued warnings, urging residents to prepare for a significant drop in temperatures and the possibility of snow, even in lower-lying areas. This could lead to disruptions in daily life, affecting travel and outdoor activities. This unusual weather event serves as a stark reminder of the interconnectedness of our planet's climate system. Changes in one part of the world can have ripple effects that are felt thousands of miles away. The Arctic, thousands of miles away, can have a direct impact on the weather experienced in more temperate regions like Scotland. The cold air from the Arctic is funneled down, bringing with it a deep freeze. The weakening polar vortex, while a natural occurrence, is being influenced by climate change, leading to more frequent and intense cold air outbreaks. This phenomenon is becoming more common as global temperatures rise. As the cold air mass descends upon Scotland, residents can expect a sharp contrast from the relatively mild weather experienced in recent weeks. The sudden change will be felt across the country. Daytime temperatures are predicted to plummet, struggling to rise above freezing, while overnight lows could reach well below 0 degrees Celsius. This will create a winter wonderland but also pose challenges for those unprepared for the severe cold. Here's a closer look at the expected weather conditions in Scotland over the coming days. March 8th, cloudy with outbreaks of rain, turning increasingly wintry with snow over higher ground. Temperatures will be falling throughout the day, reaching a high of 4 degrees Celsius in the morning and dropping to -2 degrees by evening. Strong northerly winds will develop, creating a significant wind chill. March 9th, a cold and frosty start with widespread snow showers, heavy at times especially over northern and eastern areas. Accumulations of several centimeters are possible even at lower levels. Temperatures will struggle to rise above freezing throughout the day, with a maximum of 1 degree Celsius. Strong northerly winds will persist, leading to blizzard conditions over high ground. March 10th. Remaining cold with further snow showers, though these will become less frequent and lighter compared to the previous day. A gradual easing of the northerly winds is expected, but it will still feel bitterly cold. Temperatures will hover around freezing, with a high of 2 degrees Celsius and a low of -3 degrees. It's important to note that these are just forecasts, and actual conditions may vary. Stay updated with the latest weather information from reliable sources like the Met Office. The weather can change rapidly, so it's always a good idea to check for updates regularly. For the most accurate and up-to-date information, visit the Met Office website or follow their social media channels. Stay safe and prepared for the cold weather ahead. It's crucial to stay updated with the latest weather information from reliable sources like the Met Office. The Met Office, the UK's National Weather Service, has issued a yellow warning for snow and ice across much of Scotland, highlighting the potential for disruption. This warning serves as a reminder to take the upcoming weather event seriously and to prepare accordingly. The Met Office warnings are designed to provide timely and accurate information to help people stay safe and make informed decisions. A yellow warning for snow and ice means that there is a risk of travel disruption, power cuts, and injuries from slips and falls. It's essential to heed these warnings and take necessary precautions. Section 5. Preparing for the chill, practical tips for staying safe. As the cold snap approaches, it's crucial to take steps to protect yourself, your loved ones, and your property from the potential hazards of winter weather. Winter can be harsh, but with the right precautions, you can stay safe and comfortable. Here are some practical tips to help you stay safe. Dress warmly in layers. This is one of the most effective ways to retain body heat. Wearing multiple layers of clothing helps trap heat and keep you warmer than wearing one thick layer. Each layer acts as insulation, creating pockets of warm air. Pay particular attention to keeping your head, hands, and feet warm, as these areas are most susceptible to heat loss. A good hat, gloves, and thick socks can make a significant difference. Check on vulnerable neighbors and relatives. This is especially important during extreme cold spells. Elderly individuals and those with underlying health conditions are more vulnerable to the cold. They may need extra assistance to stay warm and safe. Check on them regularly to ensure they are warm and have access to essential supplies. A simple visit can make a big difference. Clear walkways and driveways of snow and ice. This helps prevent accidents and ensures safe passage. Use salt or sand to provide traction and prevent slips and falls. These materials can significantly reduce the risk of injury. Be careful when shoveling snow, as it can be strenuous activity, especially for those with heart conditions. Take breaks and don't overexert yourself. Prepare for potential power outages. Winter storms can often lead to power cuts, so it's best to be ready. Have flashlights and extra batteries on hand in case of power cuts. This ensures you have light when you need it most. Consider having a backup heating source, such as a fireplace or portable heater, but use these safely and responsibly. Ensure proper ventilation to avoid carbon monoxide poisoning. Remember, a little preparation can go a long way in ensuring your safety and well-being during this period of cold weather. Stay warm, stay safe, and enjoy the winter season. Section 6. Beyond the forecast, the fragile balance of our climate. This unusual cold snap, while disruptive, offers a glimpse into the delicate balance of our planet's climate system. The polar vortex, a key player in regulating global temperatures, is being affected by climate change, leading to more frequent and extreme weather events. The Arctic, warming at twice the rate of the rest of the planet, is experiencing dramatic changes, from melting ice caps to shifting weather patterns. These changes have far-reaching consequences, disrupting ecosystems and influencing weather patterns across the globe. The weakening polar vortex and the resulting cold air outbreaks are a stark reminder of the interconnectedness of our planet's systems. What happens in the Arctic does not stay in the Arctic, it affects us all. Section 7. The human impact, our actions and the changing climate. While the polar vortex is a natural phenomenon, its recent behavior is influenced by human activities, primarily the release of greenhouse gases into the atmosphere. These gases trap heat, leading to a warming planet and disrupting the delicate balance of our climate system. The burning of fossil fuels for energy, deforestation, and industrial processes are major contributors to greenhouse gas emissions. These activities are altering the composition of our atmosphere, leading to a warming planet and more frequent extreme weather events, including heat waves, droughts, floods, and intense cold snaps. Addressing climate change requires a global effort to reduce greenhouse gas emissions and transition towards a more sustainable future. This includes investing in renewable energy sources, improving energy efficiency, and promoting sustainable land management practices. Section 8. Weather preparedness, a shared responsibility. As we experience more frequent and intense weather events, being prepared is more crucial than ever. Weather preparedness is not just the responsibility of governments and emergency services, but a shared responsibility that requires the active participation of individuals and communities. Staying informed about weather forecasts, having a plan in place for different weather scenarios, and being prepared to adapt to changing conditions are essential aspects of weather preparedness. By taking these steps, we can minimize the risks associated with extreme weather events and build more resilient communities. Remember, being prepared for the unexpected is not just common sense. It's a shared responsibility that helps ensure the safety and well-being of ourselves and those around us.